Oh my God, Mad Hatter is so much better than I thought he was going to be. I thought he was going to be good in Hydra, but I didn't know that he was going to be good in so many other places in the game. And he has really helped me move up into higher difficulties in Spider, get more damage out of Clan Boss, do better in Chimera, be able to go all the way to the end more consistently in Iron Twins. And he's just a really, really good support character. I just didn't fully understand how well he would synergize with other Hex characters and his ability to extend positive effects on my team. So like when I get speed up or whatever, or attack up, it'll just stay there because he's extending it and giving turn meter to the team. If you haven't done so already, there is a link in the description to get 2 free epic characters. If you're a brand new player, got Tayrel and Rector Drath. Even more importantly than that, in the first 24 hours, you're going to want to enter in a promo code Monkey King to get the character Sun Wukong. And if you log in for 7 days, you'll get Alice the Wanderer. And the character we're talking about today is Mad Hatter. So 2 epics, 2 legendaries. Mad Hatter was a part of the whole Alice in Wonderland promotion. There was a bunch of characters, Cheshire Cat, Queen of Hearts. This guy's amazing. And I basically got him through the fusion event, which didn't cost me any money. I just had to play. I had to do a lot of activities. I had to expend a lot of resources, but there was no direct cost for me to buy Mad Hatter or to get Mad Hatter. And I got to tell you, he's quite good. Now, how did I mod him? I modded him for speed, accuracy, and HP. He doesn't really do damage. And then I did his masteries. As far as masteries go, I did the one, what is this one called? War Master, so he'll do some damage on bosses, and then the support is mostly about accuracy. And he has helped me immensely in Doom Tower. I was stuck in Doom Tower, and I'm wondering if I could get to the top. Maybe, maybe not. This is hard. I want to go in, and I just want to show like what he does, and then I'm going to go into the hardest difficulty in Spider as well, because it's absolutely bonkers, the stuff he does. All right, first things first, we got to make sure that they're all ability blocked over there, and we're going to get a positive effects going up right here. We get strengthen and defense up, and then this is the beauty of it right here. This right here is going to give turn meter to the team. He's going to increase the duration of all the positive effects. Sometimes I have speed up and accuracy when I use another one of my characters, but you can see all these positive effects. Essentially, they're going to be here for the rest of the match. Now, this also has a soft cleanse. It reduces the duration of negative effects. Sometimes when you have like 3 or 2, it doesn't really help that much. But if there's a bunch of ones, like a bunch of poisons, that's great. But turn meter is a good thing. Now, passively, he's going to be healing. And then also, he will be putting fear on the opposing side, which is bonkers, absolutely bonkers, once they take turns. It takes a minute. I believe every 20 turns that I take, I will get a small amount of healing passively. And every 6 turns that they take, I'm going to be applying fear, which gives them like a 50% chance of like skipping their turn. Now, this is where I didn't know he was going to be so good. Having the ability to apply Hex gives him so much synergy with Hex characters, and that's where I'm getting the most use out of him, is that I can use Hex more consistently. When I go into the Spider, you'll see I could just blow up people, and it's just quite a good time. You got to see what happens when I go into the Spider. Oh my God, I was not getting very far in the Spider, but now I can go on max difficulty, hard 10. Oh my God. And that is just going to ramp up my accessories. I need lots of accessories, of course, but now to get good accessories, potentially mythics and legendaries and 6 stars, fill out my roster. Oof, that takes a long time too, because each one of those accessories is faction specific. I'm going to save that for the next round. We got to get through these. Let's see. Did I get a fear out there? You can see there's fear up there. Oh my God, that's great. All right, let's keep going. Probably can put this on auto, but you can just see how it just goes and goes and goes, and it just makes the team so much better. I just knew that he was going to be good in Hydra because of the way that he interacts with Hex, but I didn't know that he'd be good in Doom Tower. I didn't know that he was going to help me out in Clan Boss, in the Iron Twins, and oh my God, the Spider specifically is very good, and Chimera as well. I'm using him in so many different game modes. I think the reason too is that I didn't really have a good cleanser aside with Doom Priest. I just didn't have a lot of choices. See, I could. This is great. All right, so we're a little bit behind here, and that's fine. Let's see, how are we going to get through this? I need to get Hex out there. We're a little bit behind. I kind of let it go. Let's see, that'll extend the debuffs over there. Normally I play this differently. I might actually be in trouble here. Okay, look at this. We're going to get Hex everywhere. Oh, yeah. Hex everywhere. That's fantastic. And then also the Fear's out there. So now I bought myself a lot of time with the Fear. Oh my God, who are we going to drop? Let's drop you down. You have the highest turn meter. Steal all that positive stuff. We got to get all the positive effects up and running, and then this will strip all of them away, and we're kind of in lockdown mode now. They're just gonna disappear. Extend all the positive effects, and then this will also get rid of that. He's not the best at cleansing, but it's still super helpful when I'm running the other cleanser. I've got very limited access to cleansers, so this has been good. All right. I can put this in auto now and just let it go. Let's get to the last node. I just want to make sure I can get through these because some of these I can do on auto, but lately I've been running into a situation where there'll be a character on the other side that has like block revive, and that way my healer can't, or my reviver just won't work, and then it's kind of over when that happens. So we're just gonna keep going in here. I'm saving everything for the next round. I should have been hitting over into the one that had Hex, but whatever. We'll get there, yeah, because that'll do more damage that way. That'll extend all the debuffs. They got Fear, so they got like a 50% chance of missing the turn. Like right there, she missed her turn. And the Fear is being applied to everybody on their side passively every 6 turns, once every 6 turns. So that's great. And I'm going to just set this up. I get ability block out there. Yeah, that's fantastic. I feel like once the Fear goes out there, let's extend these and give some turn meter, boost the turn meter in the team, extend the duration. Fantastic. We get to get attack up. Well, this team really doesn't need attacked up. Okay, and there is the Hex, and we are good to go. I believe we can put this on auto, and it'll just run. Now, after this, I want to go into Spider, and Spider is been very challenging for me, and I was not able to get very far on the hard. And the thing that's interesting about Spider, well, all of the dungeons, is there is the normal and there's the hard, and a lot of the mechanics and a lot of the teams that I was using in the normal mode just don't work in the hard mode, because it's almost like they have different kits and they have more immunities. So like I was really struggling in that pivot from normal to hard on the dungeons, and Fire Knight has been the most challenging, Ice Golem, all of them, right? This right here, this team right here made all the difference on the Spider, and I wouldn't have known unless I was going for the next event, the next fusion, the next character. So we're gonna go into, you can see this is hard, stage 10, and we're gonna go in and do it, and I'm gonna run it on manual just to walk through it, but this runs 100% on auto. I can go for a long time on this, and I just want to explain like the synergies here with him, because he puts up positive effects and then we get extend duration. So like right here, we're gonna give the whole team accuracy and speed up, which normally would expire, but now with the increased buff duration, it's lasting a lot longer. Same thing with this. we get the blessings and the increased defense. But by doing this, I'm extending all of that. And if these spiders ever do start taking a turn, I'm probably going to be okay. And the reason why I'm going to be okay is they will eventually get fear, and I could probably survive it. I've had this match go wrong in so many different ways where, you know, the team members die off, they get frozen, whatever, and then he will salvage the match because they put fear out there. And then when they have the fear, you know, they've got a chance that they're just not going to do anything at all. And being able to put Hex out again, and then we're going to be able to just delete everybody right here. Like the next AoE that pops off on my team, we're probably going to be able to wipe the board right here. Again, look at that. Boom, they're all gone, right? Look how much damage. Look how much damage we're doing. That's a lot of damage. And synergy with Hex characters is insane. I can't wait to try this in Hydra. I mean, I think that everybody kind of assumed going to be good in Hydra. And I guess Spider probably too. But Hydra is probably going to be like, oh boy, this guy's way better than I thought once I get to use him in Hydra. Might have to make a video about that too. Like if it shocks me, it's like, wow, this guy's good in Hydra. And I feel like Hydra is like where mid-game players start to grow. And yeah, that is it. Look at that. We're pulling legendary. It's a 5-star, but we got a 6-star right there. Oh my God. Big shout out to Raid Shadow Legends for sponsoring this entire channel, this entire series, and my journey here in Raid Shadow Legends. If you haven't done so already, click the link in the description or scan the QR code on the screen. Be sure to use promo code MonkeyKing in the first 24 hours. And as always, thanks for watching. Bye for now.